How do you go from just being an ordinary kid who loved to play Roblox and play different Roblox games, but not having a passion for making content or doing anything too much, to then building a name for yourself on YouTube in just a few months? Not hesitating, not taking years to get to where he is, he just started instantly and built a name for himself quicker than most creators even do. How did CodysTooBig go from being an ordinary Roblox kid who had no idea what content creation would be like to becoming one of the biggest Roblox animators? This is the rise of CodysTooBig, the Roblox animator that quickly built a name for himself. CodysTooBig, whose real name is literally just Cody, and I can't really find much information on his age, but based on the people he hangs out with, it seems he's within the 17 to 19 range. Now, as a child, whenever CodysTooBig wanted to do something, instead of hesitating, instead of taking years, he'd just instantly get to work, showing that he does not hesitate and that he wants to build a name for himself. But back to the story. Basically, as a child, CodysTooBig had loved creating things and loved video games, and just overall had a pretty insane mind. He loved doing many things. As a young kid, it seemed like Cody had a pretty big interest in games like Mario and other Nintendo games, as his old Roblox username was KidMario1121, hinting that he was probably a big Mario fan. Eventually, while Cody was still a child, on January 23rd of 2016, he would get introduced to the game known as Roblox. This game would later lead to him doing much bigger things, but back to the story. And when Cody was first introduced to Roblox, he really liked the game. He mainly enjoyed just how many different games there were and how much there was to play. He loved playing Roblox as a kid. Over the years, he enjoyed Roblox so much, collecting badges, playing games, and overall having a great time on Roblox. But he would discover something called content creation early on in his life. However, Cody really didn't care about content creation. Sure, it seemed like it was cool, but Cody just really didn't want to do that. Sure, he liked watching YouTubers. He even thought it was pretty cool if he was one, but he never really wanted to. It was just something that he didn't feel like he needed to do. As Cody got older on the Roblox platform, he began to get bored of just always playing games. He tried making art of Roblox. He tried making games, but he never knew what he was going to do with Roblox. He wanted Roblox to be his career, but he didn't really know how. Eventually, Cody stumbled upon a Roblox animation short. It was pretty simple, and he thought it was kind of cool, so he just immediately started making his own. And at first, he didn't really think they looked too good, but he continued making more and more animations. Eventually, Cody felt that it was time for not just making animations, but also time to start building a name for himself. He would start uploading his animations to YouTube, and he thought of many names. But he came up with one big name. One name he would look back at and be proud of himself for. CodysTooBig. At the time, he was barely even at a few subscribers, but this name would definitely motivate him, and he immediately got to work. No hesitation, no taking a while, just he started. And on February 11th of 2025, Cody would upload his first animation. The animation wasn't crazy good. It was just a basic Squid Game animation. But for Cody, this was pretty big. And over the next few days, he would upload more and more animations. But he wasn't getting very good views at the time. Maybe a few thousand, but it wasn't anything too crazy. Now, after about a month of posting, Cody had a few hundred subscribers, but his views were relatively the same. Instead of giving up like most creators would have with the same consistent views and pretty low results, he continued. Each animation, like other animators, he would try to improve. And it wasn't just, oh, if it looks good, then it's fine. No, he tried to make it look smoother, look better, and for the first few months of YouTube, Cody was posting every day. Through February, April, and March, you could expect daily videos from him, basically. In mid-May of 2025, CodysTooBig would hit a milestone that's very significant but not really big. He would hit 1,000 subscribers after 2 months of posting. For Cody, this was big. He had already started building a small name for himself. With this new factor of motivation, Cody started posting just as much but making his animations a lot better. At this point, he started making them look a lot nicer. Instead of them looking a little wobbly or kind of random, he was making it look as smooth as he can, making cool fighting scenes, but also making his videos longer at the same time. Leading into the summer times, CodysTooBig planned to start posting more, but he didn't post as much actually. He was still posting a lot, just maybe every 3 days. In the summer, Cody had made a lot better videos. His videos didn't look like the average Roblox animations. They looked like something that a top-tier animator would post. Mind you, he was still at 1,000 or 1,500 subscribers around this Christmas time. And in this whole summertime area, his views would also get a lot higher. He would go from hitting just 10,000 per video to starting to hit maybe even 100,000. It was clear Cody was getting big, but he wasn't really building too much of a name for himself. And despite getting low views and low subscribers he still continued. He knew he could build a big name for himself. He just needed to take his time. Now, as summer ended, Cody was pretty happy with what he had accomplished. Sure, his subscriber count had gone up, and his views were relatively okay, but he had learned a lot. He had learned how to make very good animations like top-tier animators. Into the school year, Cody planned to do a lot more. Starting in September, he started doing a lot more collaborations. Rather than using random Roblox avatars in his animations, he started collabing with people like Shadow Mid or even PM Damon, which was pretty impressive for such a small animator. And in early October, he would hit the big goal of 2,000 subscribers. But around October is when Cody's channel would randomly take off. He went from just 2,000 to 8,000 to 10,000 in the span of 3 days, which was very insane growth for him at the time. But November would be even more crazy, as early on in this month, his friend PM Damien would start collaborating with him a lot. I mean, they were making shorts together, animating together, and because PM Damien has 3 million subscribers, people were introduced to Cody's channel. And because Cody was animating like he was a top-tier animator, people were very tempted to start watching him and subscribe to his channel, as he not only made high-quality animations, but it already seemed that he had the skill set of an animator with millions of subscribers. This would lead him to not only hit 15,000 and 20,000, but hit 30,000, and on the last day of November, he would hit the big goal of 40,000. He was already more than 1/3 to 100,000 subscribers. Cody was having a blast. He was quickly building a name for himself faster than most creators would. And 7 days into December, Cody would already hit 50,000 subscribers, quickly showing that he was growing a name for himself. In a much shorter amount of time as usual, as most animators typically take 1 to 2 years to actually get noticed and start hitting big milestones, but Cody had started hitting big milestones and getting pretty noticed within 7 or 8 months of his career. And sometime in November, Cody would have a video. This video wouldn't just get 1 million views, or 2 million, or even 5 million. This video would get 19 million views, which also seemed to set a view count for him. He would start averaging not a few 100,000, but getting into the million range on average. As December continued, he would hit 60,000, 70,000, 80,000, and would end off 2025 with a whopping 90,000 subscribers, which is pretty crazy considering that year he had just started a channel and he had ended off with almost 100,000 subscribers. And on January 6th, he would hit 99,000, and on January 7th, CodysTooBig would hit the big goal of 100,000 after less than a year of just doing YouTube shorts. And Cody wouldn't stop now. He would continue grinding out short after short, learning more every day. He didn't care if he got one video with bad views. He would continue YouTube no matter what. Into February, his videos kept getting better. They kept getting just more interesting. Each video was getting better than the previous. Into March, he would hit 150,000 subscribers. And into April, he would hit 200,000 subscribers, already doubling his subscriber count in 4 months. And he currently is sitting at almost 300,000. It's pretty crazy how far CodysTooBig went in a year. He went from being just an ordinary animator with a passion for making videos to becoming one of the biggest Roblox animators in just less than a year. I hope you enjoyed the rise of CodysTooBig. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel and share this video with a friend, as it really boosts my channel. Anyways, hope you have a good day, and mighty O!